Good afternoon. As I already said, my name is Kinaysha, and I'll ask you, have you ever thought of becoming an astronaut? It will be awesome. Well, imagine you're on your first mission. You are on the spacecraft, and the spacecraft is about to start, but the engine suddenly stops, and then the spacecraft explodes. You are not longer an astronaut. But, well, let's start again. Humans have traveled in space since many years ago. In 1961, the first person that traveled in space was a Russian. And since then, more than 500 people have traveled in space too. And well, the humans that are trained to be astronauts or cosmonauts, they are trained in space flight programs to be part of a crew, to be crew members, and to make experiments during the stays in the crafts. And well, once they are in space, they have a mission or a primarily objective. It is to understand the universe and the constant changes and its evolution, because it's our world and we need to understand it. Now, we are all scientists in one way or another, but the astronauts or the cosmonauts, they are like different scientists. They work in the outer space environment, and they won't have to face the same issues as we have to face here on Earth. So they have to be safer than us, because they can get contact with waste in space, or maybe collisions, or maybe an explosion, just like I said in the beginning. So the fuel that is used in the rockets is liquid hydrogen. The liquid hydrogen is very, very light, but it is also very reactive. So the astronauts have to take that into account. When liquid hydrogen is exposed to heat, it expands, and because it is expanding, it can easily explode. Now, you should maybe be familiar with the fire alarms that are installed in our homes. Do you know how they work? Not all of you? Well, the fire alarms, they detect carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Now, when they detect one of those gases in the air, they convert that signal in a light or in a sound alarm, so someone can go to the house and then continue to finish that process. Well, these alarms are the same in space. These are the ones that the astronauts have in their suits and in the spacecrafts. This way, if there is a leak in the spacecraft of hydrogen, for example, that is the fuel the rockets use, they can detect it, and that way you can be astronauts like in the beginning of the story, and you will never explode. And one of the materials that is being used by scientists right now is palladium. So we're working on developing different materials and aleations that will eventually get like better sensors for our astronauts, and then to use them here on Earth.